Hello students, welcome to the series of domain and range. This time it is x square upon 1 plus x square. We have already done a video on 1 upon 1 plus x square, and this time it is x square upon 1 plus x square. So as you all know, this is the rational expression and the denominator is clearly a positive quantity. So the domain will be all the real numbers, and this is also given. You can get the trick from the given condition that x is belonging to R. So for domain you write that denominator should not be equal to 0, and because x square is greater than equal to 0 and we are adding 1 on both the sides, so this is clearly a positive quantity not equal to 0, and it will start from 1. So starting from 1 is not important, but saying that it is never equal to 0 is enough for the domain. So the domain is clearly R. But it is always good to mention all this stuff. Now coming on to the range. For range, what you do, let fx is equal to y. For range, we have to convert dependent to independent. So we cross multiply. And we need to make x as dependent and y as independent. So we shift x on left hand side and y on the right hand side. With that, now because x is real, therefore it will be positive as well as negative. Now for the range, we are concerned with y. Since it is inside the square root, so it has to be greater than equal to 0. Because you've already watching the series, so we have already told that how to find the critical points or the change points. So clearly it is y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. 0 will participate, but 1 will not. Because by putting 1 here, we will get infinity, which is not a real number. Though 0 and 1 both are the change points. So we are arranging them on the number line. Sometimes in your schools, they say do it directly. So that's a lottery for you. But we are explaining each and everything. So we have arranged 0 and 1. 0 will be included and 1 will be excluded. Now we are checking the sign of. So if you put any number from minus infinity to 0, you always be getting negative quantity. If you put any number from 0 to open interval of 1, you're gonna get positive. Say if I put 0.5, both numerator and denominator are positive, so the sign will be positive. And if you put any value more than 1 up to plus infinity, you see that numerator is positive, but denominator is a negative quantity. So hence it will be a negative quantity. Since we need greater than equal to 0, so we'll be only picking this part. That is, y is belonging to closed interval of 0 to 1. This is really very, very important question for all the 11th and 12th class students. So the range is closed interval of 0 to open interval of 1. Keep watching videos because we're gonna post more questions on domain and range. And by the way, if you haven't seen the other videos, go back, check the series on domain and range, and watch all the videos carefully. Do subscribe, share, and like. Thank you.